Hi, my name is Salena Coachman. First of all, thank you so much for choosing to look at my mother and myself on this journey we've taken in her giving me a kidney. I received my transplant 1 year ago to date, October 30th, 2018. Today is October 30th, 2019. I am so blessed. I'm overwhelmingly happy that first of all, I get to do the things that I'm able to do now in my life. I've always been a pretty fit person and tried my best to take care of myself, especially after finding out that I have kidney disease. I found out when I was 27 years old. I am now 45, so I made a conscious decision around that first year that I was 27, because I also had Graves' disease, and I ended up having a stroke, which affected the full right side of my body. So when you're in recovery and rehab and all those things, you start reflecting on life and things that you need to change. So I modified my diet tremendously just to live, just to be able to survive and be here longer for my friends, my family, myself. And of course, God let me know that this wasn't my time. I mean, I could go on about how I had plenty of dreams and visions. That first of all, I was utilizing the limbs that were affected by the stroke, but secondly, that I was doing things in my life that I at the time didn't have the vision for. So those dreams that I was provided by God actually helped me to be stronger and to try to live right. And I think the biggest piece when you start talking about living right, no matter if you're a person of any type of faith or not, it's just being good to people and being good to your body and knowing that you're just here on this earth one time. So what type of effectiveness do you really want to have? That was really the question I think I've always internally had. Anyhow, for this last year, I have worked out every day but one. And it was because I totally forgot, because I was involved in having a graduation party for my stepdaughter. So I gave myself a pass that day because I was exhausted. Anyway, I have the Peloton bike and the treadmill. We got the treadmill this year, July, for my birthday, but we had the bike prior to surgery because I knew I needed to get strong before surgery. But both of these and a lot of strength and core exercises that I do in the program, they've just been phenomenal in helping me heal. If you're looking for some type of program, not necessarily the equipment, you can use gym equipment to do this. You can get the app and just make sure that you just take care of your body and be nice to people. Like I said, I mean, it just pays to have a good inner spirit. That is just probably, it outweighs everything. Anyway, the stuff you probably want to know as a kidney transplant is my medication. I am down to 5 milligrams of prednisone. I'll probably be on that for like forever. My other meds, my autoimmune suppressant medications, they've adjusted them back and forth through the years, maybe 0.5 or 1 pill or so, but the levels have basically stayed around the same, just so that it's regulated in my body. I've gone to Houston. I live in Atlanta. I've gone to Houston just about every month for my checkups at the Houston Medical Center, the Methodist Hospital's Transplant Center, and they have been phenomenal to myself and my mother. Hopefully I can join the two of our videos just so she can give a recap of how she's been. I haven't had many ups and downs with any of the meds. Just two things. Make sure you watch the prednisone. When I say watch it, I mean watch your weight, watch your salt intake, your fat intake, because you will gain a whole lot of weight if you are not regulating the body. But prednisone just kind of tails off on yourself. It really does. If you consume a lot of the wrong foods, you're going to see the puffiness. If you don't, you won't see it. The tacrolimus, that is the CellCep medication. I have had crazy diarrhea on it. So They've gone back and forth with trying to change it. They say it's the Prograf more so, but my body tells me when they change the cell sub, that's where I feel it the most. But anyway, I try to regulate that. Of course, I run a lot, so sometimes that affects a lot of my runs, but I just try to know what's happening with my body so I can prepare. All in all, I'm very, 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 very grateful. I pray to have many more healthy years, but I know that a lot of that has to do with myself, staying on top of my medication, my appointments, my own personal physical well-being, and my mental stability. So take care of yourself, take care of others that you love and that love you, and surround yourself with good people. Take care.